Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family. This kid knew how to burn right through his father's money.
Damn straight he did.
Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals, and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri
just like me.
hosted races of all kinds: boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner and serve them a meal to die for.
What a great guy. Okay, I just needed to test the audio levels because I know I jacked up the audio a lot because of Rock Band and I didn't know how low I had to bring the audio down. I probably jacked the audio up too much for Rock Band looking back at the videos. That's not the guy that we're going to kill, by the way. We already did away with him. I'm continuing from the file that I did during the Assassin's Creed 2 anniversary because I would like to do that. But yes, this is channel anniversary content. This is going to be the last channel anniversary stream until next year. So I'm, of course, going to be playing Assassin's Creed 2 because it was basically one of my favorite games to Let's Play. And Let's Playing basically became a project that I still carry to this very day. I mean, I guess technically, like, streaming these games and just playing through them with commentary doesn't count as Let's Playing anymore. Let's Playing takes a lot of work. That's why I stopped doing Let's Plays after Catherine. There was just so much work with Catherine. And then I realized, oh, wait, I could just stream it, and then it just gets uploaded. I don't have to, like, do editing or anything. It's good to go. Now, the reason why I'm not playing Eternal Darkness is because I have something special planned for Eternal Darkness later this year. Did I say that out loud? It was meant to be a surprise. No, it wasn't. Let me just run around and get these viewpoints real quick. Talk about some stuff. Talk about life. I think I have the double hidden blade. I do have the double hidden blade now. But yes, this game, the good old memories, take me back to the days of E3 2009. And my cats are chasing each other. Back in the days of E3 2009. Really looking forward to this game. I remember a lot of people didn't like Assassin's Creed 1, but then the trailer for Assassin's Creed 2 got announced, and people were just all sorts of hyped for it. It's like, but you guys hated the first game. It's like, nah, but this game looks so much better. And it's like, this game is so much better. They improved so much about this game. Okay. As I say that, like, I get the stupid, do I have to go all the way up there for the viewpoint? Okay, no, it's over there. As I say that, I thought I was encountering the camera angle glitch, because I know there's, like, a weird camera angle glitch in this game. I get notifications for my own stream going live. That's just, wow. Okay, and then let's get that one and then just go around. Okay, there's a guard up here.
There he is, faster! We're losing him.
Okay. I was waiting for him to jump down so I can air assassinate him, but that works too. I still know how to play this game like a pro. Because I played this game so many times. There's no way I'm going to like forget how to play this game. It's not like Halo where it just sucked ass, yeah. Billy made a really good point yesterday, like before the Rock Band stream, or like during the Rock Band stream, where it's just like I'm just really bad at promoting. And I am really bad at promoting. I do need to promote more. But at the same time, it's just like I have so many projects going on that it's just like it's hard for me to promote. Sometimes it's really hard for me to promote genuinely, you know? And by promote genuinely, I mean like give like a presentation promotion where like it just doesn't sound like I'm just reading off of a script, you know? Because I definitely tried to promote the Garden of Darkness project using this channel. I don't think that went over very well, but it's like I guess I gotta promote more. Maybe if I just use this channel to promote more, maybe. But then at the same time, it's like the viewer retention doesn't quite stick, so it's quite a conundrum. It's quite a conundrum. It's like I can't really I can get like some draw in with Rock Band, but not a lot. We're gonna keep going around. I don't want to do too many side missions. I just want to do the story just for the sake of the channel anniversary. Well, one of these days for these streams, I'm going to have to. I had to concentrate for that. I probably shouldn't have needed to concentrate for that. One of these days, I gotta actually start this game formally, you know? I eventually want to run through the entire franchise. Just because it's like it's just been Assassin's Creed has always been a tough love for me after the Ezio trilogy. Like ever since Assassin's Creed 3, it's like it's been hard for me to like love Final Fantasy. I guess in the same way that some people hated Final Fantasy X. Even though a lot of people love Final Fantasy X, and a lot of people loved Assassin's Creed 3 for some reason. A lot of people definitely loved Black Flag. I wasn't a big fan of Black Flag. I loved Rogue. I thought Rogue was a 10 out of 10 Assassin's Creed game. Maybe not a 10 out of 10, maybe like a 9 out of 10. Like this game I'd say is like a 9 out of 10. Brotherhood I would say is a 10 out of 10. This one's still my personal favorite over Brotherhood, but like objectively as video games are concerned, I'd say that like Brotherhood is a 10 out of 10, is a perfect 10. But you know what, maybe you know, all these years of being salty about how much they changed about Assassin's Creed and how, like, later down the road they changed so much about the Assassin's Creed games. Like, there should have been a warning sign, you know, when the Patricio something or other, the original creative director of Assassin's Creed, he left Assassin's Creed after Revelations, and then people noticed that Assassin's Creed Revelation was not like that good, and I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Assassin's Creed Revelation was really good. Like, I thought it was amazing that they were able to pump out, like, 3 games 3 years in a row and not lose steam like Call of Duty did. But, of course, that changed after a while. That certainly changed with more Assassin's Creed games. Like, there was even a point in time where they took a break from making games because they were making a movie, so I guess that wasn't much of a break. But then there was one year they did 2 games, which was Rogue and Unity. And Rogue was the better game, but Unity was a piece of hot garbage. Okay, let's line this up better. Okay, that is such a risky thing to do. I would never do that. I'm climbing up a nose. Like climbing up a nose with a fall to your imminent death. Speaking of your imminent death, we should talk about life insurance. I think I can go over here and get these viewpoints, but that should not be necessary. What am I doing for equipment? No armor. No upgraded anything. Wow. I have nothing.
I've distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate.
A great metal work here.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. I believe I get a discount at Monteriggioni. Oh man. I have like no money. You know what? That's fine.
Pleasure, signore. Return anytime.
You know what? Let's get some action in. Let's get this codex page or codex page. Codec. Sorry, I was looking at my phone for a message real quick.
Must have been drinking the good stuff.
Okay, these people need to get out of my way so that I can do this jump properly. Got it. And then they're just gonna lose me because I don't know what it is. Like these banks, they just designed them like this. It was really weird.
Cosmic joke? Why me? No, please don't kill me.
Do I know how to dodge? I don't know how to dodge. Okay. Ooh. Right in his eyes. Ooh. Wow.
Cosmic joke? Why me? Always in the wrong places.
That was some good action. Oh, I got more money in the chest.
Disorganized.
Yeah. And the thing is that you can loot those guards' bodies for money, but it's like they only give you chump change. They only give you chump change at most, like 3 or 4 florins. It's not until like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood where like looting the bodies of dead guards is actually worth anything. Where it's like they actually like drop throwing knives and stuff. Oh, the Mercato. The Mercato Vecchio.
Wondrous deeds he has performed for the good of all. Come to pay.
And I believe I'm facing the wrong way. What the? Okay. So we're locating the fox. So locate the guy that shines a lot. Well, I didn't mean like literally shines a lot.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
Your money. I don't have your money.
Bullshit.
Get back here!
Didn't have to chase him too far. He got stuck on a computer.
I really have no interest.
Got stuck on
in
an
hurting
NPC.
you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Messer Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone.
You apparently
Know
knew
where to
jack
be
fucking
before he
shit
even
in
does.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Who? Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
So it's like the Italian that they say is just like so so like fluent in the way that they speak English, but it's like they say like actual Italian people would carry on like discussions in English, but Rebecca says it's like a glitch in the animus, like it's an occasional glitch in the Italian. But then they continue to do it in all the Assassin's Creed games. Okay.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
A fox and a bird. Well, specifically an eagle. Who can outpace whom? Well, of course, according to, you know, Super Smash Brothers, Fox is the faster character, but Falco can jump higher.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
I think Falco to this day still has the highest normal jump in the Super Smash Brothers games. I could be wrong. There could be someone who jumps higher in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, but that's a game that I never play, so I only care about Project M, and I care about Melee. And even in Project M, even with the new characters, Falco was still the highest jumper. At least as far as his normal jump is concerned. His up B is crap. His up B is other crap.
Here we are. Francesco di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
And I believe these two guards are here specifically to fuck with me. And we got these guards over here. We're gonna wait for them to pass by. Yeah, those guys, like, I think they're programmed to auto-detect if you try to go past there. Either that or I'm thinking of Assassin's Creed 3, where the guards just auto-detect you for little to no reason half the time. Okay, I think they're far enough away.
Mamma mia!
See, and this is what Assassin's Creed was about. It was about taking your time and taking the stealth kills and trying to avoid fighting as much as possible. But of course, the later Assassin's Creed games stopped doing that, which is what really sucks. That's what really sucks about the newer Assassin's Creed games, is that they don't award stealth killing anymore. They turned it into a watered-down RPG. Which is what I really didn't like about Origins, was that, like, I went into an area that was clearly higher level than me, but Assassin's Creed, throughout my 15 years of playing the game franchise, has taught me, if you are stealthy, you will be rewarded for being stealthy. But Assassin's Creed Origins was just like, no, fuck that. These people are too high level for you. It doesn't matter how stealthy you are. You didn't do a lick of damage. And that was such utter bullshit. But yeah, these are always fun. This was the first in an Assassin's Creed game to have like these free running puzzles. There's no point in having them in Assassin's Creed games anymore because free running doesn't take like any skill in those games. Like you literally just hold a button and the game does everything for you now. Who is messaging me? Oh, okay. I don't think it's that way. It's this way.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio?
It's so cold. What do you want, Ilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
Speaking of gold, this is a perfect time to talk about our sponsor at Precious Metals. And speaking of going home and giving Elena gold, let's talk about life insurance. That'd be some morbid shit right there. But yeah, this game is fun. The old Assassin's Creed games were always so much fun. It's like the newer games have so much stuff and so much improved stuff. Like Syndicate had the grappling hook, and that was a boatload of fun. But this game is also fun in its own right. Secret area located. Yeah, if you don't get this chest the first time you play through this mission, you can never get that chest again, because the downside to Assassin's Creed 2 is that you can't replay missions in this game. This is the only Assassin's Creed game where you can't do that. You can't replay missions, which is garbage. Even in the remastered version, they didn't make a feature where you could like replay missions. So in order to actually practice the game, you had to play through the game multiple times, which I did. Played through the game multiple times. At least 20 times. I keep saying that. I played through this game at least 20 times. And it's why my Let's Play of it was so seamless. I went back and I watched my old Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and while I thought the commentary was rather cringy sometimes, the gameplay was 100% on point. Except for the Stone Tower Temple. I watched the Stone Tower Temple, and it's like, oh, okay. So what happens is that I watch another Let's Play to refresh my memory on it.
Merda, the door. Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
Like, there was always a sense of professionalism whenever I did Let's Plays in regards to that. Frank is just running about. But it's like, now the Let's Play scene is kind of dead, and live streaming is more the thing, and people like the comedy of the of the screw-ups and the background noise and the sudden just bullshit. And all my bandmates and my friends are all like wacky individuals, so it's like professionalism is out the window now. I believe I cannot use throwing knives in this dungeon, no. In fact, I don't even need to kill these guys. Like, I could just run in front of the door, and then there's a chase. Shit. Frank.
Damn!
Ah, shit. Well, Saverio's dead.
Saverio! I'll be back with the other guards! I have to find a way out before it kills me.
For the longest time, I didn't know that you could actually kill these guys. That you could actually kill these fleeing guys. Apparently, you can actually catch up to this guy rather fast. See, so the game didn't anticipate that you would kill him because it's like, I guess something's, it might just be the remaster. I don't know if it's the original. I might want to go back and actually test that out, test out the original to see if, okay, so now the path is screwed up for me because, actually, I don't remember being able to kill that guy that soon. But now I'm running through the... I'm going to take the alternate path. Because the easy path is just screwing me up. Yeah, so in this stretch of a hallway, you're supposed to climb up here and get the drop on him. But if you don't get the drop... He goes past the door, and he interrupts their game of poker or tarot, whatever the fuck they're playing, and you have to fight all of them. Okay, I'm just gonna let myself go.
Descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
What about machine
I take
guns?
this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze.
Oh, shit.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
Okay. We're already a half an hour into the stream. So, yeah, this game was a little bit more straightforward about Assassins versus Templars, where the Templars were the bad guys, the Assassins were the good guys, because the Templars were straight up mustache-twirling baddies. In Assassin's Creed 1, it was about the same thing, but in Assassin's Creed 3, that was when things started to change.
I know where Francesco will be and when. But
What is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Uh-oh. Stream playback. I think the stream's hiccuping. Okay. No, I think it was just lagging behind a little bit. Ah, yes, political assassinations, typical of you know, mustache twirling baddies like the Templars. It was typical of them during the Crusades. It's typical of them now.
Seen a stranger man, truly. Another capering crusader. Che idiota.
It's also typical of current events. Certain people in political parties pretending to be liberals, but they're really authoritarians. I wonder... I should warp back to the villa. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, it was right next to the mission. I could have just kept going to the mission. Casa di Vespucci. Well, we can't go in there anymore. Oh, shit. Okay, so what happened was that I pressed B because I anticipated I wasn't going to land on that scaffolding, so I pressed B to try to grab onto the edge of it. But I landed on it. So because of that, I ended up tackling a civilian. It was worth it. But nah, that's how it is for some people. The ends justify the means. Especially recently with the freaking Supreme Court leak. The Supreme Court leak helps the Democrats. So none of the Democrats are going to condemn the fact that there was a leak to begin with, which is like, bro. You want to keep fucking hounding, you know, the Republicans to condemn J6, even though J6 was nothing, and people condemn it anyway. But you still harp on them to do that. You still harp on them to condemn white supremacy. But then when it comes down to them to condemn something, nope. Fuck those people. Stop voting for those motherfuckers. Alright, one seal down. Not that it's going to matter. I don't think I'm going to be... hopefully... I don't know. Maybe I should plan to play this game this year. Maybe get Assassin's Creed 1 started. Because what games am I playing now? What games did I leave off in my stream? Just Bug Fables? I think that's what I need to do next, is Bug Fables. Because there's endgame content of Bug Fables that I need to finish up. Endgame content and Bug Fables. Okay, I do have that to do. I was going to try to get Devil May Cry... You know what? It's the 15-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed this year. Maybe I should start running through the franchise this year. Paying respects. Explore the Auditore family crypt. Yeah, so there's a story about how Dante Alighieri was an assassin. He turned out to be an assassin because like the Templars chased him down, and they murdered his mom, and then they murdered his dad. What the hell is this one? Messer Polo called me into the study. Blah 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 blah. Began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri. Oh, okay, no. It wasn't Dante Alighieri that was, So there was Marco Polo, and there was Dante Alighieri, and then whoever the hell this Auditore is. This is a pretty advanced mechanism for a tomb that was built in the fucking, like, 1300s. Oh my god, I didn't want to run on the ladder. Society was set up in a way to control its members. Holy shit. He had a red pill moment. This was before America was founded. This was centuries before America was founded, so okay. Joe Rogan did say that once a while ago. But like up until America, every country was basically run by a dictator. So it was like, yeah, that's probably about it. Some dictator, someone tyrannical. So to have red pill moments in that time period was definitely an interesting prospect. Uh-huh. Okay, no, it was his wife and child. Okay. Wait. The Toronto Harbor. Wait. Why were you adrift on a piece of... But you were docked in the... when you made it to the... You were docked in the harbor. Oh, and... the Templars are bastards, so... I guess that was the important take of the stories. Yeah, the important thing about free running in this game is that you can't be impatient. Because if you get impatient, then and you're mashing buttons, then you do stupid stuff. Like when the camera angle shifts and stuff like that, you gotta take it easy. All right, let's see. You're not a nobleman. You're not one of the deceivers. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I always loved Assassin's Creed for, like, its philosophical takes, you know? And there are some things that have aged perfectly. There are some things that haven't aged well. Like the idea that like people need to be assassinated in order for things to change. It's like that's one thing that really hasn't aged well. Oh, I'm all the way over here. There's no fast traveling in this game. They don't put fast... I mean, there is fast traveling, but it's like you can't do it from your map. They didn't put that in until Assassin's Creed 3. And even then, it wasn't good. Oh my god, I gotta run all the way around. Holy shit. I wonder if it'd be quicker for me to quit the game and then start it up again. Rather than to run around the entire... Because, like, you know, this is the remaster, so the loading times are faster. It's the remaster, so it's faster. Oh, it just takes me right back out here. Genuinely surprised at that. There's a horse over here, isn't there? Wow. No horse over here. That's a shame. If I do ever, you know, if I stream the Let's Play for this game, I don't know if I should go for all the feathers or not. I don't think I should. That'd be an interesting thing to do, just to collect the feathers, like just have a stream where I just collect feathers. Again, like the only thing that you unlock from collecting the feathers is the Auditore cape, which basically when you wear it, you're just notorious all the time. Okay, let's see what I can buy with these 13,000 florins. Dang, the colors are so vibrant in the remaster version. It puts Assassin's, like, it puts the original Assassin's Creed 2 to shame, these graphics. Oh my god, I'm dying. Nothing?
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
I don't remember. I think you, like, upgrading these is better. Let's just try and open up as much as church. We need religion. We need religion in this freaking godless world. And we need water as well. We don't need a brothel. But do we need a thieves guild? Do we need a military barracks? Do we, you know what? We need love. We need God, we need love, and we need, what was the other thing I upgraded? I didn't even take a look.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
We need mines. We need resources, we need God, and we need love. That is what this town needs. I'm not going to argue with that.
Just last month, Visconti bought 300 of my... No need to be shy. Come forward.
I was talking to my friend the other day about, like, how atheism has basically became, like, the majority, like, religious belief these days, and it's just like, it's like, oh, maybe that's the reason why people are just so miserable these days. It's like I've come to the realization that atheism is a pretty garbage philosophy. And I've pretty much been a staunch atheist all my life.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Ha! You found another one. How exciting. Is this an inverted Caesar shift? If I just substitute these letters here, I've got it.
And it's just like, okay.
I'm sure I have just what you...
Like, you could choose to believe in God, you could choose not to believe in God. But it's just like, if you choose not to believe in God, like, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it for the sake of your own self-gratification, for being the guy that doesn't believe in a higher power? Because that's just kind of a miserable way of looking at it. To look at, like, losing your loved ones is just, like, just a dead body with... That's just... Where life and death is an unquantifiable abstract, like Dr. Manhattan does. Anyway... It's a pretty cynical way of thinking. It's like I'm not a fan of that way of thinking anymore. Anyway, it is time for... Oh no, I didn't do the Assassin's Tomb. Actually, I want to do the Assassin's Tomb before I... No, let's do the violence first.
There's Lorenzo, his wife.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Tenitore! Giuliano! No! No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà!
Nessuno pietà! Cane maledetto! Muori! Muori! Muori!
They didn't translate the fucking part. Maledetto,
Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword! Infame!
the maledetto, the fucking part. Just...
You brought this on yourself? Die! Just die already! Please! I need help!
Oh yeah, if Lorenzo de' Medici dies, you fail the mission, but... The guards are small fries. You don't really need to mess with them too much. Oh, he's got hops. You gonna run away now? Okay, yeah, he's gonna run away like a little pussy.
I may be your papa.
Violence!
You saved my life. It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Ah! Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you... Ah!
Qui. Let's do it.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
Hang on, signore. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Don't hurt me! Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I'll wipe his entire family from the city. They'll be erased!
Quietate, signore. Conserve your energy. I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
Why are you here? Get down!
Okay, let's use short blade for a little
I
bit.
had hoped combat could be avoided. Ha! I'm more than capable of cutting you down. I've not forgotten how to wage war. Ha! I'm more than capable of cutting you down. I had hoped combat could be avoided.
Seguimi.
I'm more than capable of cutting you down.
Bro, that was your dude.
You're finished, Strozzo.
I'm getting
Okay.
Andiamo.
Alright.
Lorenzo's been wounded. Aprite la porta!
What's the password?
Poliziano, open the maledetta porta.
By the thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry!
Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah. You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria! We cannot hold them off much longer! No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Of course, this is back in the day when humanity was much less civilized and that peaceful measures were not options.
Francesco de Pazzi. Brought up as a noble in a city captivated by the newly rich Medici family, Francesco was taught to hate the middle class and its social climbers. Dismayed, he watched
just like
as the
Democrats.
Medici bank eclipsed his own, and centuries of influence over the Florentine government slipped away. It looks like the Spaniard offered him a solution. Rather than compete in something as dirty as banking, Francesco only had to do one thing for the Templars, one thing to put the middle class in their place for good. Kill the Medici. Giovanni Auditore tried to stop Francesco by putting him in jail, but the Templars took care of that.
Ah, yes. Dang, there's like... The more I play this game, the more and more I realize that the first part of this game is so much of just a war against the elite class. And it's like topics like that were like fun to talk about back in 2009. It was always just like, okay, yeah, this is all stuff that makes sense. This is all stuff to talk about, but nowadays you try and talk about this stuff, you know, they try to label you a conspiracy theorist or whatnot, and it's just like, okay. Here's the thing you have to remember. The thing you have to remember is that the more people try to censor something, the more it's likely true. That's just how it is. Like it's like if you're trying to censor somebody, if you're trying to cover up what another person is saying, it's like you're showing the world that you're afraid of what that person is going to say. Whoa, that's a deep floor. Oh wait, it's an optical illusion.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome,
stay away from the artwork on the floors too.
Relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for
This
our
is a
work.
big ass church, the Duomo. Why did we need a secret passage? It's a fucking... We didn't need a secret passage for this. The doors were open. Again, there are some things in this game that have aged really well, and there are other things in this game that haven't aged well at all. Oh, I miss these free running puzzles.
Bene. Now
I have a way back up in case I fall. That's not a line that Ezio repeats over and over and over again throughout the entirety of the Ezio trilogy. What sucks is that this game took away like the actual button inputs. Like I remember Assassin's Creed 1 where you could jump and you press the jump button and the game will show that you're pressing the button. That's something that I really like to see with games like this, where they show like the control scheme up in the top right corner. But I guess I would understand if it's like too much to do, like as the games get more complex. That wasn't supposed to happen. Wow, that's not too much of a shortcut. Now I have a way back up in case I fall. Ah, yes. I do have to go back and rewatch my Assassin's Creed 2 Let's Play. I don't know. Something about like my old Let's Plays, I don't like going back and watching like too far back when I'm like doing commentary by myself, and it's like I'm just providing like cringy commentary. Because like half of the commentary from Majora's Mask was just references to bullshit. Yeah, the commentary used to be a meme fest, and it's like I'm glad I've like evolved away from that. Even though it doesn't, we still do that. We still do that like in these streams and in other Let's Plays, or rather, we don't do that. Like my friends do that. Like Billy does that. Kratos does that. Where it's like, we'll be playing Catherine, then we just talk about, like, what, the dude on Intervention that goes, I still love you with all my heart. Meh. It's like, sir, there are some Let's Plays that I can go back and rewatch. Like, I've probably rewatched the Catherine Let's Play probably, like, 4 or 5 times, just because there's more, it's more so a sense of joy just because that was a Let's Play that I did with a bunch of friends, and we were just having a good ass time, and it's fun to relive those memories. It seems like that's really all Let's Play is for these days. It's more so for the commentary and not really showing, like, because originally back in the days of Something Awful back in like 2005 or 2007, Let's Playing was about like taking an obscure game and actually playing it for other people. So it's like, that's why like Slow Beef did a game. He did the Immortal because that was like one of his favorite video games, and he was like telling other people to play it, and I died. Dax Aurora, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good night. Yeah, this is a dungeon. It's not really a mission. It's like a side thing that you could do. That's the first time I've ever died in this dungeon, so that's. But yeah, back in the old days of Let's Play, it was always it was about like playing an obscure game, and you would tell people, it's like, oh yeah, this is a great game. You should totally play it when you have time, and then it's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get around to playing it, and it's like they just never play it. And it's like, okay, how about I play the game for you? And that's literally what Let's Play was. It was I play the game so you don't have to. And that's what the slogan on Something Awful was. Let's Play. We play the game so you don't have to. But then you got people. I think that trend started to die when people like Proton John and Deceased Crab started migrating from Something Awful. It's actually morning here. Yeah. Well, good morning to you, good sir. I hope being transatlantic is a good life at the moment, whatever the fuck that means. Oh my lord. Camera angle shifts like that are fun. But yeah, this is a channel anniversary stream. It's been 15 years as of yesterday. 15 years since I basically started uploading videos to the internet and basically haven't stopped doing that. Well, I'm still working on a bunch of other projects. If can I please open that? Yeah. I've still remained true to playing video games and just putting them on the internet, and it's weird looking back on how much I used to play video games back in the day, because there are days that go by where it's I don't play a video game at all. I've had Elden Ring on pause for a week and a half, and I need to get back into it. Maybe that's a game I should play for the stream, just so it's I just start playing it more. Just Elden Ring. I haven't gotten too far into it, so it's Sekiro is also one of those games. It's a game that I need to finish. A lot of people give Sekiro a lot of hate, and it's I want to play Sekiro. I like the way Sekiro played, but it's just I just didn't know where to go. And then I just stopped playing. And said I would go back to it, and I never did. Congratulations to me! That fall was so high that you needed 2 leaps of faith to get down. 2 leaps of faith to get down. But it's yeah, I can go back and I can rewatch Catherine, and I can go back and I can rewatch Dark Souls 3. This is a bullshit. This is a bullshit right here, because usually pigeons gather in places where you can do a leap of faith. There's nowhere to leap of faith into. Unless you want to leap of faith into that puddle, I don't think you'll fall pretty deep into that. That puddle is so shallow that you can step in it and not even get your feet wet. I'm pretty sure I get a full heal when I start the mission, so... Oh, go stop at the doctor to go heal. It's no. There's... I haven't really had, much of use for medicine in this game. I think I went the whole Assassin's Creed 2 Let's Play, the original Let's Play, just not using the medicine.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in.
Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
Okay, time to kill Francesco de Pazzi. Francesco de Puzzi. Well, I'm glad I got to raid Lorenzo's house. or his home. This isn't really his home though. There's like another place that's like his house, but that's weird. I believe I have to. I was just at the Duomo. And I gotta go over there again. Okay, where the hell is this mission? Is it like on... Oh. Okay, I'm going the right way. It's not... Oh no, not the Duomo, it's the Palazzo della Signoria. That's where I need to go. I forgot... Because he said that. He said that in the mission. I apparently have goldfish memory. Even though I remember every damn thing about this game. That was a really awkward landing. Good thing I'm not Ezio. I would be aching for weeks doing that. I remember one time I was practicing like my free running, and I was practicing running on walls, and my abs hurt really bad, and I remember I sneezed, and I was just like, oh god, that hurt me really bad. There was so much aching.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
Oh my, what? That was garbage. Oh man, money's not worth my life.
Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So you've drawn some blood. My men will make short work of you. Desisti! You're only delaying your inevitable and painful end. What do you think you're proving? That you're a loyal servant to that dog, Lorenzo? Death! Gods! Gods!
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
And then this is the spot where I always get them. Always.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita e aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
Ah yes, of course, the gaslighting.
Francesco?
That's also part of the handbook of an authoritarian coup. Brand your enemies of doing exactly what you are doing. I'm gonna use the bathroom while this cutscene plays out. Oh, I have to actually walk forward. I forgot about that.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. They attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No. They've hidden themselves well.
Hey.
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
All right. Lorenzo de Medici. But yeah, the Medici assassination, that was definitely a thing that happened. That was a spin on what happened.
Jacopo de Pazzi, the money. This guy was the head of the Pazzi family, and he ran their banking business. An associate of Lorenzo de Medici, he had nothing against him personally. So he hired 4 Templar hitmen to take care of the situation for him. Bernardo di Bandino Baroncelli, brought up to hate the Medici family for the exile of his cousins, Baroncelli ran the numbers in the Pazzi bank by day and murdered for the Templars at night. It was Baroncelli who delivered the first blow. Stefano de Bagnone, known for his cruelty, Bagnone was trained in Rome as a Templar butcher. It was Bagnone who stabbed Lorenzo de Medici in the back. Antonio Maffei, witness to the sacking of Volterra by Florentine mercenaries, Maffei blamed Lorenzo. He joined the Templars to seek revenge. It was Maffei who slashed Lorenzo's neck. Archbishop Francesco Salviati, convinced he would be the next Archbishop
I thought it
of
was
Florence,
Giuliano that
Salviati was enraged when Lorenzo stood in his way. But the Templars were there to heal his wounds. It was Salviati who marched their troops into the city.
Wow, that was a very well put together plan. But yeah. Assassin's Creed always had that way with history, you know.
I've marked the Palazzo Medici on your map. In order to achieve 100% sync with Ezio's life, you should go explore it.
The Templar lair. So the Templar lair is DLC, but of course in the remastered it's not DLC. I don't quite recall if it was its own DLC. Yeah, I don't quite recall if it was its own DLC or not. The Templar lairs, I think the Templar lairs were their own DLC. I believe the Templar lairs were their own DLC, because it's like Assassin's Creed 2 had Sequence 12 and Sequence 13 as separate DLCs because they were rushing the game to release, and they released the sequences later as DLC. And I believe, I think the Templar lairs were their own thing as well. Not too sure about that one. I'll have to remember that. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've thought about that stuff, because I know there were like exclusive rewards to like pre-ordering the games as well. I remember there was like a Best Buy exclusive, and then there was a GameStop exclusive for like Assassin's Creed Revelation. Ah, yes. And of course the remaster could not fix the problem with the mini-map. If you see that, like, I'm not like perfectly aligned with the mini-map.
Unbelievable prices I have for you.
Like, I'm just slightly askew. I'm slightly askew from the center. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just that one path that's just drawn on the map incorrectly. It's really weird.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Shall we take a look at the thing? Okay, well, we need the soldiers to defend us. And we need the thieves for some reason. And we need water. And the blacksmith. No! No, the tailor. Now I have no money. Congratulations, me. You have no money. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's like there's another hidden weapon in this game. There's like the Condottiero Warhammer. I remember I was talking to X because he was playing through this game a while ago, and he was like wondering, yeah, I bought all the weapons in the shop, but I didn't unlock anything. And it's just like, did you get the Condottiero Warhammer? And I was just like, I don't remember how to get that. And then I had to look it up. It's like, oh, it's a reward for when you get 50 feathers. The reason why I forgot that it was even a thing was because the Condottiero Warhammer is a garbage weapon. There's too much to do to get the weapon, and it's not even a good weapon. I'm gonna hold off on the Templar lair. I'm gonna just do the story mode for the rest of the stream.
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service? Ah, another page. Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison? From a doctor?
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
A blade with bite. Okay. Yeah, so there isn't a mission to test out the poison blade. The poison blade is a weird one. I gotta go to Monteriggioni again? Oh, because I gotta go get the dodge. So again, I remember everything about this game, but I forget everything about this game. I think if I go back and I replay these games, I'm going to go back and replay those, or rewatch those old Assassin's Creed Let's Plays, even though they're kind of cringy. Commentary-wise, I mean. I know Assassin's Creed 2 is definitely going to be cringy commentary-wise. I don't think Assassin's Creed 1 so much is going to be. Assassin's Creed 1, Brotherhood, and Revelations. Because that's the order I did them in. 2, 1, Brotherhood, Revelation. 2 was full of cringy commentary. I remember that. 1 probably wasn't so much. Neither was Brotherhood or Revelation.
Ezio! Come in, come in. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, the honor? You called me here. The exclamation mark on the map called me here.
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. I'm looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
And perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What prophet?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field. All right, Ezio. You're familiar with counterattacking, but what happens when your enemy is as well?
I don't usually give them the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against Templar steel.
Then by all means, Maestro. Teach me what to do.
Now dodge.
You'd think this would have been an essential skill.
I'm getting thirsty.
Bene, bene. Now do it again. Much better. One last time now.
Bravo.
Oh, and the disarm skill. This is new.
Another time. Just one more time, Ezio.
Mashing left trigger to lock on. And it doesn't let me until like a little bit later. Yeah, so you get that cape that Mario's wearing if you collect 100 feathers.
Once again, you exceed my expectations.
Signore, we found Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio. Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him. But be careful. They will be expecting you.
They better be expecting me. I mean, wait. I don't know where I was going with that. What are the designs on the cape? Those are new in the remaster, I believe. Oh, there's nothing on it. I guess I was just seeing things.
Noble prices for noble way. Air for all.
Wait, actually, can I buy a sword? Can I buy a new sword?
No need to be shy. Come forward.
Yeah, and I believe there was an extra large knife. It was a Uplay reward. Come on. No weapons. Let's see. The Old Syrian Sword. The Old Syrian Sword. So the funny thing about the sword is that this is Altair's sword. This is like the last sword that you get as Altair at the end of Assassin's Creed 1. Like, this is like the top rank sword. Except now it's not really a good weapon. You know, Venetian falchion.
A pleasure. You do come again.
Again, I do need to start off this game proper, so it's like, I don't think it really matters like what weapons I'm going to start off with, because I'm probably just going to erase this file and start a new one when I get around to playing this game. Where do I need to go? Tuscany. The Count of Tuscany. And it's not as far to travel to because Monteriggioni is like right next to Tuscany, whereas like Florence is like a quarter of the country. Jeez. I didn't get anything. I would need to at least get a viewpoint. It's like it's always like hindsight is 20/20. Like I'm thinking about like redoing Twilight Princess as well, because Twilight Princess was one of those Let's Plays that a lot of my subscribers liked. A lot of my fans really liked the Twilight Princess Let's Play, but I wasn't a fan of playing Twilight Princess. It's like I was petering out like at the end of Twilight Princess, probably because like Eternal Darkness was a game that I 100%ed, but it's just like I just felt incomplete doing Majora's or Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Same thing with Majora's Mask. I just felt incomplete, like just not doing a 100% Let's Plays, and it just felt like Zeldas were too hard to 100%. Or not that they were too hard. It's just that I wasn't as dedicated to Zelda games, to 100%ing Zelda games as I thought I was. I overestimated that. Ooh, watch this. Stop being a fearmonger. And like I said, stop being a fearmonger. You're doing that shit for free, buddy. Ah, the heralds. They were like the news. Except back then, they couldn't get away with sitting underneath a desk while a camera pointed at their head, and then they were just not wearing any pants underneath. I forget what order I usually do this in. There are so many side quests that I can do right now. Not that it matters, but yeah, I do want to do Twilight Princess because I do have the Twilight Princess HD edition, and it's like I could always do that for stream. What the fuck? Why was Ezio just jumping on the ground? Okay, so I really... The Wii U was a console that I thought it was a really great console and it had a lot of really good games, but it was just so underrated, so underappreciated. It's like, yeah, I should go back and do Twilight Princess for the streams. What else can I do for the streams? I can do a lot of games for the streams. I still have to do that Dead Rising perfect run, and I want to do it without using the cheater weapons.
Salute, Ezio. Antonio Maffei has sought refuge atop the city's tallest structure, spouting scripture and arrows in equal measure. The man has clearly lost his mind. Making matters worse, he's posted archers all around him. You do well to clear them out before approaching.
Grazie for the information.
I wonder if I'm supposed to hire the mercenaries. I actually forget how I do this mission. Straight up freaking blind with this one. Okay. I think in my older days I would have said something like, of course he's crazy because he's religious. Nowadays I'm just like, nah. Let's not go with that. But this is a freaking crazy guy, the hysterical zealot. Just because I've rejected atheism doesn't mean I'm gonna not call out crazy when I see it. Okay, turn around, you motherfucker.
The words of my mouth. Let my teaching drop as the rain. My speech is still as the dew. As raindrops on the tender herb. And as showers on the grass. For I proclaim the name of the Lord. Ascribe greatness to our God. He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are justice. A God of truth and without injustice. Righteous and upright is he. They have corrupted themselves.
Oh, he broke his neck on the fall, didn't...
Away with you, demon.
Have some respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. E tu possa al fine trovare riposo. Nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
And nobody noticed. And nobody gives a
Maestro,
fuck.
it's with fear in my heart that I write this letter. The prophet has arrived. I feel it. The birds don't act as they should. They swirl around the location. I see them from my tower. I will not attend our meeting as asked. I can't expose myself like this, or the demon might find me. Forgive me, for I am only listening to my voice. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Guide me, Brother A.
Why would... You haven't sent the... Like, you carried the letter with you. Should have sent out that letter, motherfucker. certain viewpoint. Oh no, the camera angle glitch. But yeah, I want to go back to all the old projects. The problem is that I just get too ambitious with things, and it sucks that like 2022, like I got sick right away, and then I got sick, and then I'm like my body's still not doing well. I still have this stupid cough.
There he is!
And it's just ridiculous, all the garbage that I have to go through. Well, hopefully it's bound to change pretty soon.
Truly, I am blessed this day. Two new artists of rare talent and fine pedigree have joined my workshop. Beware Medici Assassination! His reign of blood strikes terror into us all. It must be stopped.
There's no point in bribing that herald if I'm just gonna steal the money back. That's the thing with heralds. You always want to steal the money back, but you get a little bit of notoriety back for stealing back from them. But it's just like, yeah. I was about to say, did they put like the wanted poster like on the rooftop or something? It's just like what they did like look up here. They put the wanted poster up here. I mean, it's like I guess they got windows in the house, but who the hell else is gonna like? Isn't the point of a wanted poster to spread notoriety of a dangerous criminal? Like a dangerous criminal, like just have them like posted on the streets, not on the wall of someone's house. Like who the fuck are you trying to get to read this? Like birds?
You'll break something, you idiot. Stop it.
Well, aren't you a funny monkey?
Ezio, about time you got here. We found Bernardo Baroncelli.
Ottima notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trouble. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople. But he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed when the rest of us have failed?
I have my ways.
There was diplomatic foreign policy back in the day. Like if you arrested a criminal who was a criminal in another country in Constantinople, they'd be like, "Yeah, we're gonna send this guy back to you." It's like, we'd love to give you back your prisoners. That reminds me of a certain orange man who keeps regaling the tale at his rallies over and over again about a certain president of Mexico who he was just like, yeah, so we stopped giving them money, and then the president of Mexico called me, and then he said, "Sir, why haven't you given us our money?" "Oh, because you won't take back your criminals." "Oh, there must be some misunderstanding. We'd love to have our criminals back."
Just need to take things one day at a time. He'll get bored, lost, confused, distracted, killed. It will be okay. And if he does come, if it happens, I keep moving. Never in one place for long. Only how to sleep, when to sleep, where to sleep. The guard tower, perhaps. They'll think me mad. They don't know. I'll pay them, yes. Then what will it matter? All they care about is coin. All anyone cares about is coin. Good for the Brotherhood, good for me. It's safer this way. Yes. Yes, I'll ask, and then I will be protected. We'll meet when it's time. And I'll leave this place. Free. In time. In time. Wait, what is that? I saw something.
Oh my god, he saw me.
He's here! Help! I'm with you. You're not getting far. Assassin!
I was gonna try to sneak over to the well, and I was gonna try to use like the mercenaries as cover for it, but it's like he sees you through the crowds.
So you can do to him what you've done to me?
There is still time for you to clear your conscience.
We gather at
When I watch the Let's Play again.
Mi duole dover giungere a tanto.
When I watch the old Let's Play again, I will figure out how to do this flawlessly so that on the stream, like, I don't have a problem. Oh, I remember I had to do these in a certain order because you unlock the smoke bombs.
And put your eyes out to stop your round.
His mental health is questionable.
Where the hell is the... Ah, forget it. Let's resort to more violence.
Don't even think.
There! On him! Was it worth dying for, idiot? There! Hit him!
Run away while you can. I'll catch you, little gingerbread man. What the hell? Alright, let's do a race, then we'll wrap it up.
I can beat any man in these parts when it comes to speed. They say you might be a real test for me.
Ah yes, the running theme.
Get down, Pronto! Please, not you! What do you think you're
He got in the way. That wasn't worth it. The VR missions in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood are really fun. That's what this reminds me of. Again, you can't replay these missions. It's like, that's what really sucks. You have to start a new game all over again in order to replay these missions. And we did it.
Now that's more like it. That's more like it.
All right. Whew. I think that'll do. That'll do for the stream for tonight. That'll do for the channel anniversary streams in general, just because, oh man, that was a lot of streaming this week. But it was for a special occasion, so it was worth it. The next stream will be Monday. It will be Monday night around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And we will be playing Bug Fables again, because I still have end content to do in or end game content to do into Bug Fables, and it's like I wanna finish that up before I before I take on the next project. Which the next project might very likely be Assassin's Creed 1, now that it's on my mind. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So Monday, this upcoming Monday, will be Bug Fables. So it's like I'll be back on the old streaming schedule, just like I was. I'll be doing Mondays and Thursdays, but I won't be doing next week Thursday, just Monday. I got stuff to do next week Thursday. That's going to be it for the stream for tonight, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for watching the week of channel anniversary streams. We'll be back next year for something special channel anniversary wise. Next year for the 16th. Hopefully I can come up with something a lot more exciting than what I did this year, but I still had a lot of fun. I had ups and downs with the channel anniversary streams, but it was still pretty alright. That'll be it for tonight, though. You guys all have a good night. Stay tough out there.